Hello everyone, my name is Mike, and this is my second attempt at creating an episode of Rimworld. This is episode 1, so we're starting on a temperate biome with winters here. This is the Rich Explorer, and this is Alpha 18. Let's do this. So as soon as she lands, pause this, unlock this, forget this, forget this, forget that. Let's take a look at our surroundings. We have, there's a building there, there's something there. What challenge we have? Let's see. Oh, I guess it's a good place in any setup shop. So we're gonna set up shop right here in the middle, because we do have this rich soil, I just noticed. Wood down here, so let's put that. Let's just build a, well, we have a lot, that's interesting. I'm gonna do a simple 8x8. A door there for now. Just so we got, actually no, the door right here. Cancel that. Don't want to slaughter you. So we can get easy access to up here. Furniture, bed there, and we'll just start playing. I get early equipment as well. I'll get that equipped as soon as possible so there's no degradation. Yes, equip it. Good job, Winters. Somebody still takes a run now of my character. She's mediocre at just about everything. Her shooting's actually really good. It's crap in melee, that's why I'm not really a big fan of melee anyway. She's pretty okay with growing. Has a burning passion. Passion burning, whatever. And intellectual. So she's capable of everything, which is why I went with her as a beginning character. This is rough, just one step above the existing default setting. This is good that she's doing the bed first. Okay, so she's not the best at building, but she will certainly do a good job done either today or tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about food in the beginning day or two, though I do like getting a farm up as soon as possible because grow times can be a bit longer in this game, and certainly setting things up is really important. So I'm just kind of scrolling around the map right now. We won't get a raid for at least a couple of days. The first raid is pretty mild. This is on Cassandra Classic. I'm not a big fan of Phoebe Chill or Randy Random. Yeah, these I've only had really bad experiences with Randy Random. I think that's the whole point. Meteor here fell at some point, or it could just be a clump of steel. That's really good for us. Ideally, you would want to build your walls out of either steel or stone. I'm personally partial to stone, but that is later in the game. I'm not gonna worry about a floor right now. I'll be thinking about a floor probably, definitely within this first week or so. I am going to, however, set up a growing zone. For now, potatoes take too long. Rice is a very good starter crop because rice grows the fastest, but it doesn't yield as much as the rest. That's okay. I'm also partial to having the game run on 2 times speed, but again, that's not really. It's just a personal preference of mine. Well, as Winters is going to be chopping down this tree, we're going to be figuring out what our plan of attack is. I think this was a good spot to start. Center of the map, there isn't much cover, so we could be potentially attacked from all sides, which is going to be boo-boo and a little later in the game, but that's okay. If you're wondering, I'm currently recording at 30 frames per second, though the frame rate does drop a bit. My computer isn't exactly what you call a gaming PC. This was just a whim of mine. I haven't done YouTube seriously, or I've never really done seriously, but I've never made a proper YouTube video in at least 10 years where I've put any effort into it, so it's certainly is going to be fun. Yeah, so she's just grabbing the last of the wood there. We're gonna let this heel root grow. So there is food around, clearly, like right next to us. So she's gonna put the roof on, which is good. Huh, we started in December. That's alright. So we start in winter, but I think we're over 2. We can grow all year round. If not, we'll just have to hunt for our food, which is not super ideal, but that's alright. What's this? Steel. So that's more steel there. You can deconstruct buildings on the map, or you can claim them. This is too far away for me to even bother to claim, though I'm not going to tear it down either, because it does give us, like these walls here, give us a possible flanking position on the incoming enemy if they decide to come in from this direction on the map. So she's cleaning up there now. Okay, good. We're going to have her go ahead and sew that. So I always pause the game when I'm setting up commands. So it isn't a great habit because, well, it can be. Certainly as the game goes on, pausing the game, setting up priorities and what have you is definitely a solid plan if you want to be keeping your colony running smoothly. So right now this is very temporary. That sounds like a wolf, a fox. That's another thing too. You gotta be watching out for predators. That's how I lost my last game. Well, I got frustrated. I lost a colonist, and Wog was killing the rest of my colonists, so I kind of more just fed up. Got fed up, and I was like, oh, this is not good. So anyway, she's gonna go back and forth there now, and slowly, because I'm pretty sure her growing is 3. It isn't the best, it isn't the worst. So it's gonna take her a bit of time to actually plant all of the rice. So we are going to look around the map again very quickly to see what resources we have. We do have a map that's a bit sparse. Definitely is going to be a bit of a concern in the later game. We do have a lot of steel, which is good, but precious resources are going to need to be, yes, whatever. We're going to need to do deep drilling and get our resources that way. So other things we gotta think about setting up are a food storage area, which is something I'm not too interested right now. We do have a lot of packaged meals, about 40 for one person. That's at least 20 days, give or take. 20 in-game days. But now if we pick up another colonist, that's cut in half, and the more you get, it's cut in half and half. Eventually, it is something you are going to have to future-proof. That's why I do like doing early game farms. It's not a common strategy, and I do understand why. I understand other priorities that people feel that are necessary. But I feel like having an early game farm means that you're going to have a food surplus, which means food is not going to be on your list of priorities. I've seen many playthroughs of this game. I've watched many playthroughs of this game where food is a constant struggle. And that's the one thing in Rimworld I've never had trouble with, is food. Now granted, I'm playing on a bit of a lower difficulty, but the premise is still the same. So we're trying to mitigate our food issues early game. I'm going to actually go ahead and okay, I'm going to leave it to that actually, because I should probably will start working on the construction here now. I'm going to use steel because we do have a lot of it, and I'm not as in a rush to get this up and operational. That's the problem, she doesn't have very high construction, so we are going to lose a bit of resources here by doing this, but again, by doing this with steel, we are future-proofing a bit. So, she got some planted. That's actually pretty acceptable. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is we are going to delete that zone. We're going to add a new zone. Just right there. That's going to be for rice. I made the zone a bit too big, but that's just me getting overzealous. I'm used to running a 3-person campaign where there's 3 people in the beginning, so trying to delegate with 1 person is definitely a bit more difficult. So she's going to get pretty tired pretty soon. That's okay. When she do finally decide, hey, let's cock out, she'll go to bed on her own. What I do like with starting with the charged shot rifle is you have a really good early game weapon, which, you know, I mean, I guess it's kind of necessary. We should go ahead and actually do self-tend. Just do some certain things like that. Use howling. I know there's a predator somewhere on this map. I just don't know exactly where. I'm pretty sure you guys might see it. Maybe you don't. That's okay. Like I said, this is something I just kind of want to do for a little while. I've been playing Rimworld, and I've kind of just been, I don't know, wanting something more out of Rimworld. Like, Rimworld's a great game, and it's a great game to play by yourself. But I've noticed that I've been kind of just been wanting, just I guess, feedback on my gameplay, tips, tricks, and suggestions would be great too. Actually, I would very much appreciate that. So what we're going to do here, we're going to, so you can do a couple things. You can do wood-fired generator, chem fuel, which we don't have yet, solar or wind turbine. I like wood-fire early game because for one, you can put it inside, and for 2, it allows for a power generation where your only limitation is how much fuel you have. It'll work during an eclipse, it'll work during when there's no wind. Basically, it's a great backup to have. I forbid that. Like I said, as we go along, I actually go to bed. I like to just kind of kick it in high gear when my when they kind of go to bed, because with only 1 person and no nighttime workers, we're not getting anything done. So. If you hear like Slurping sounds is me just drinking a nice cup of chamomile tea. I'm pretty good with pronunciations. Alright, so we have 2 rooms anyway. This is going to be our cooler slash food storage slash cooking area. Very small for now. Eventually we will expand upon it and make it bigger, but for now it's our power slash food slash area. For the inside bits, we're not going to use steel, we're just going to use wood because that's fine. We're going to actually go ahead. Try too fast, slow it down a bit. We're going to actually use production. An electric stove. There. Bit cramped, but that's alright. I'd rather have a bit more room in here anyway. The butchering we're going to do inside the freezer, which is a bit sketchy, but that's alright. You get a bit of a penalty for it, but at least blood's inside the freezer then. Put it right by the door, we can butcher, and just go from there. So far we're doing actually pretty good for the early game. We could certainly work on other things, but I would like to get this butchering table and this electric stove up so I can send her out. Bag some small games such as raccoons. I'll probably leave the boars alone for now until we get some sort of gun turret up as a fallback point. Definitely leave the deer or the ibex ram alone because they will hurry up on you. No, it won't be a pun, but no pun intended, I guess. Excellent, you got that filled. Oh. Right, I forgot about that introduction. They made it so you have to do a certain skill set. Forgot. Crap. Huh. Alright, well, yes, I keep forgetting that because I'm still stuck 2 alphas behind, apparently. So, just go chop wood. That's fine. Lots of wood. We're gonna need it anyway for when we do get the actual construction 4. What are we now? Character construction 3. Oh, we're actually pretty close. We just gotta build some more, which is fine. We can build this and this. And maybe start to build other things. She's almost finished the rice field, which is great. So that's fine by me. We're going to want to have a smaller field. Pause the game right quick. Smaller field of what? Probably something a little more long term. Maybe, yeah, no, potatoes are fine. Something a little more long term. Get her some potatoes. Just finish up the construction. Good. So we're going to actually use wooden floors inside now they can burn. Excuse me, but we have an advantage. It'll give us some work, some building experience, which is always nice. Hopefully now we'll get a bit of lumber from that. also makes me more sick because it makes you feel a little happier. Now we are going to have to build a storage room for all of our gear here. So I'm thinking about expanding down here a little bit. Maybe we'll go in this direction because there's a heal road down here which is still growing. So we'll go up this direction. And go from there. She's planting potatoes, which is okay by me. What's she doing now? Eating. Okay. We are going to need furniture, small table. Put that right there. Put a stool, because it's easier to build, right there. Probably get our prioritized. Okay, we'll run 2 times speed. And it's looking like we are actually starting to establish a colony. We are going to get our first raid, I'm going to say in a day or so, possibly sooner. But so far we're actually doing pretty good. She's almost actually level 4, or 1000 XP. Which means we can actually build the generator, which means we can actually start hunting, building cooling at temperature coolers, though, and actually refrigerating / freezing our foods, which means we can eat, which is really good. And I'm actually really happy with how we're making progress. So, I'm going to pause right here. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for this episode of Rimworld. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe. I do a little bit of everything. I'm not just a gamer, I do a little bit of everything. And I hope you guys have a great day / night / whatever. Thank you so much. Alright, bye-bye.